We aren't conspiracy theorists. No, not at all. And telling big lies isn't new. The Jewish Virtual Library points this out. Quote, if you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. The lie can be maintained only for such time as the state can shield the people from the political, economic, and or military consequences of the lie. It thus becomes vitally important for the state to use all of its powers to repress dissent, for the truth is the mortal enemy of the lie, and thus by extension, the truth is the greatest enemy of the state. This is why slaveholders refuse to allow their slaves the ability to learn to read or write. The Jewish Virtual Library continues, quote, the broad masses of a nation are always more easily corrupted in the deeper strata of their emotional nature than consciously or voluntarily. And thus, in the primitive simplicity of their minds, they more readily fall victims to the big lie than the small lie. Since they themselves often tell small lies in little matters, but would be ashamed to resort to large-scale falsehoods, it would never come into their heads to fabricate colossal untruths, and they would not believe that others could have the impudence to distort the truth so infamously. Even though the facts, which prove this to be so, may be brought clearly to their minds, they will still doubt and waver and will continue to think that there may be some other explanation. Unquote. Let me ask you, which one of those words that I just read from the Jewish Virtual Library are not true? All of this sounds objectively true. Who among us that's being completely objective and bare naked honest could disagree with any of those words? For the last 2 years, both fake political sides of the aisle have been fighting to own the definition of the term the big lie in an effort to control the narrative and conceal from the public what the big lie actually is. And the big lie is this. We have a corporate government crime syndicate, public and private sectors colluding with one another and the media in an effort to lock the entire population of the planet into virtual, digital, and real-life prisons. What we've just described here is fascism.